Welcome back to the SBR Megane Trophy from Alsace Village, brought to you in association with PJ Parcels. Here we have race 2 and the reverse grid race, obviously reversed from the race 1 results. Let's have a very quick look at the grid here for the rolling start. We have pole position, we have Andy, then Josh, Brian, Chris and Reese, Ian and Nick, Jamie, Dale, Mark, Matt, Andrew, John, Dean, Rob and race 1 winner there, Dylan Brooks, right at the very back of the field. Obviously rolling start here to try and avoid a bit of mayhem into turn 1 with the reverse grid. Let's get underway with the highlights of race 2. Andy here coming along, ready to take the lights now, and away he goes. Getting a nice jump on the lights, no delay there on his acceleration. Brilliant, holding a nice advantage over Josh into turn 1 there. And Josh chasing down, recovering from a slight issue in race 1 by the looks of things. Top 4 there, nicely spread out still. There seems to have had a better turn 1. He's got a jump on Mark there, and he's ahead before the left-hand kink at the top of the hill. Brilliant by Matt, a nice start obviously. The pressure being applied now to Andy. He's just running Josh wide that little bit there. Nothing wrong with that. It puts the top 3 nose to tail around the first long sweeping left hand about halfway around the track. And now we see Andrew, having a jump on Mark as well, chopping the nose off to make sure he holds his position. And he runs in, he's got a bit deep, loses the rear, and is helped a little bit there by Josh onto the grass, and unfortunately spinning down through the pack towards the rear. As we come to the wonderful bank curve here at Alsace, we've got 3 wide with Nick, Jamie and Ian. Jamie's running a little bit wide, and yeah, we've gone off unfortunately, just touching the barrier, losing a couple more positions there from where he should have been. And Brian putting a bit of pressure now on Josh for the lead. Slight touch of the barrier there on the inside, but nothing coming unfortunately for Brian there. So we'll jump back and we'll see Nick now ahead. And yeah, Nick ahead of Reese. We've got Jamie and Matt challenging each other. Jamie sweeping around the inside, making sure he's got the inside for the next corner as well. That should give him the advantage over Matt coming up the corner, just a little bit wide there for Matt. We've got Dale as well running wide in front of Ian, or just collecting Ian unfortunately. Ian back into the action very quickly, didn't seem to lose too much time there. He's fighting again with Jamie and Andrew, the whole midfield pack there really close together. This circuit's throwing up some fantastic racing for the mid-pack in race 2. Dale now just sitting, waiting. You can see Jamie grabbing the advantage on Ian there, and now Andrew up the inside of Ian as well. It almost looks like, I think Ian's actually on the harder compound, the medium tyres, where everyone else seems to have gone for the soft. Rob there taking an outside line on Mark, giving him the inside here. Will he grab the position coming round here? Dean's a bit wider as well. We've all got through. I don't know how we've managed to do that with 2 and 3 wide in places there, and down into the heavy braking zone. Dean grabbing some spots, making sure he's tucked in right behind Rob there. These two were very closely battled in race 1. A little bit of contact there. It's John going off wide, unfortunately. He manages to rejoin, but unfortunately well down the field. Dean now on Dale, having a go into the climb before the final corners, and unfortunately he's run off wide. That's lost him a couple of positions. Nick there grabbing 3rd place there from Craig by the looks of it. Sorry, from Chris. And now we've got Rob and Andrew, 2 of our top championship guys at the moment. Rob's tighter line through there, but coming into the slightly tighter. Andrew's left the door open and Rob's straight up the inside there. No messing there from Rob. he's straight onto the back of Reese now, a little bit later on onto the beginning of the next lap. And he's already pulled alongside and passed Reese very, very quickly. A huge difference in power being put down there by the two drivers, and obviously the different lines. Now we've got Brian here trying to chase down Josh, just running wide, and as we know, we saw earlier with Andy, that grass can be really unforgiving. It's Brian round and down into the mid-pack. A slip move there from, looks like Matt to take his position. And now Rob's closed the gap up onto Chris. He's going to move himself up into fourth, is he? Over the brow of the hill, run down to the chicane. Yes, he's already in front by the time we've got to the braking point for the last couple of corners. Chris seems to be struggling there a little bit, even more with Andrew now grabbing a place in front. Hopefully Chris can continue keeping hold of that car and bring home a decent finish. Unlike Matt there, who seems to have spun in front or just behind of Dean. Dean continues on, with Matt losing positions even more and more, and unfortunately out into retirement there. We've now got John on his recovery from earlier. We're going 3 wide down into one of the big braking areas here. And we've got John grabs 2 positions, and is Dale going to grab the position off of Reese? We can hope it doesn't look like it there, as Rob swings round in front of Nick there to grab second place. Second place now for Rob. Dale and Reese still battling hard into the braking zone. Reese just loses the rear there on the curb. Mark tries to take full advantage, slipping up the inside, but just not enough room to get the power down and grab the position for Reese. Now John and Chris. John's been a fantastic recovery drive by the looks of it, after losing the early couple of laps there. And he grabs the place again off of Chris, just confirming it down into the braking zone. Chris actually yields off that little bit. Nice driving there. Now we've got Rob and Josh fighting for the lead. And Rob's just got the advantage coming up the corner, but Josh has got a little bit more speed. Can Rob do anything, come away with a race win? Be unlike him not to have a race win. He won the first round in his first race in these Meganes last week. He's clearly putting a lot of pressure onto race one winner Dylan's brother here, Josh. Let's see if he can grab his second win of the series. Josh holding that tight, a little touch, but banking just keeps Josh in the straight line. It looks like that's actually helped Josh that little bit. Rob maybe backing out a little bit with the contact. We come down into the braking zone, and that looks like that's Rob's last chance now. As we come up the hill over the brow again, Rob's not going to have many more chances to take this victory away from Josh now, unfortunately. He's not close enough in this braking zone. That's gonna be the win for Josh there. Rob running a little bit too deep, and Josh comes along out the last corner and wins his first race just from Rob, with Nick grabbing third, and that looks like Andrew in fourth as well. Fantastic driving from these guys in the reverse grid race. So as we say, Josh from Rob, from Nick, Andrew, Dean, John, Dale and Jamie. Fantastic, and a lot closer pack this time from the first race. And then ninth we have Mark, Reese, Chris, Ian, Brian, Andy, and both Matt and Dylan unfortunately not finishing this race. Some issues there for some of the drivers. So with all that, let's take a quick look at the championship standings. That puts Adam in the lead with Dean, then Andrew, Josh, Dylan and Nick as the top 6. Still real tight in the middle of the pack. So that's it from Alsace Village and the Megane Trophy for this week. We look forward to seeing you in Autopolis next week for round 3.